Let's take them back.
Yeah, 94. As the preacher takes the pulpit, fix your coat, prepare for 40 below spit. 7 days of heaven's ways and hang-ups. Chris and Ryan again, and we wishing anybody who isn't wishing us well bankrupt. A L and whatever else ain't up. As far as me, I'm still caught up in all the. Still calling my expendables, cause it's hard to believe I can fit all of them boys in one. And the streets start trembling. It's way too many it seems. Too many witnesses. Up and down with their visions of what a street is. I call it the seesaw syndrome. Syndrome, maybe you make a mistake, you lose. And this is for the real hip-hop. So would never, ever, ever ask me, am I here to replace Guru?
Word, that's how you feel up on this track? Little try on that.
What you trying to rap now?
Yeah, yo, Royce.
What up, man?
We just lamping in the studio, you know, doing our thing.
Okay.
Bugging out, you know.
Right.
Little test run. So,
I need you to speak with your hands. On the count of three. Everybody now, 1, 2, 3, go!
Talk to him. Who stepped up in this rap game and seen acting fool?
Me and Preem, both names go together. Lot of frontin' like they ill.
word. I think it's time to move on to the next one.
It's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. It's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. You brought a lot of money, but me, I'm catching tiny tummy. You make me sleep. I try.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. And tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Houston Rockets. Looking at Houston, they've made it through their first 10 games with just one loss. It's hard to argue with anything they've done so far. It's been that impressive a start to the season for them. And while we have a moment here, another discussion topic. Shaq, you are one of the most physical players the league has ever seen. Who would you say right now are the league's most physical players?
Sorry to correct you, Ernie. Not one of the most, the most. But anyway, Ernie, to
You're
answer your
not
question,
sorry to correct me. You take great pleasure in correcting.
right.
One of the most humblest.
elbow sandwich. That's right. So let me go, Ernie. Let's see. Point guards. How about Russell?
We're live, the home of the Rockets in wonderful Houston, Texas. Well, guys, for the Philadelphia 76ers, they come in off a loss to the Celtics in Boston. And that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
And guys, just look at the turnover stats in that game. You're not going to win giving it up as many times as they did.
Not unless you play an even tougher brand of defense on your end and force more turnovers for the other side. That's the only way you're going to get that thing squared away.
Oh, look at the 76ers starting group. Smith is out there with Isaiah Cannon. Then it's Robert Covington. Then there's Okafor. And it's Landry in at the power forward.
And guys, the Spurs coaching tree extends pretty far these days. Coach Brett Brown, another former member of the Spurs staff, to be leading an NBA team.
Now here's Beverly. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
And how about that? Just an easy way to get on the board.
And just like that, Greg, the first lead belongs to them.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Landry passes to Okafor. Out of bounds, Houston takes possession. And so here is Houston. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
And to lose it like they did, too. Wow, right at the end, man, makes it even tougher to take.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's good.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
On defense, the Rockets. Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Brett Brown.
They are going up against arguably the toughest center the NBA has to offer in Dwight Howard. One problem that Howard poses is his ability to send shots away on the defensive end. He told his players to be fearless and not think twice about taking shots, saying, "A lot of the D Howard plays is mental. He just has shooters second-guessing. He might have them third-guessing, guys."
Thanks again, Doris. Here's Landry, following the 3 by Houston that went in. And the pass to Smith. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range, Smith missing again. And for Trevor Ariza, almost exclusively a perimeter player on the offense last year. New scheme, Greg, new teammates, big adjustment.
Yeah, the Rockets having Dwight Howard camping out in the lane. And James Harden needing space for dribble drives. Not much room to operate inside for Ariza.
But they do like his defense, and we know he can hit the 3. It's a pretty valuable commodity. And it's sent back by Howard. And it's the Rockets on the break. Oh, and the dunk by Ariza.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far. You know, you talk about Trevor Ariza last season. I mean, his field goal percentage dipped to 40, mostly because he only took 3s, or so it appeared. It's hard to be efficient if you're only shooting 3s.
Here's Covington. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. To halt the run, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Houston leading by 11. Here's Harden, and there's the slam dunk to finish it.